I have 2 children. Anna, who is 4 and 3/4. She'll be 5 in January. And this is Elsa, and she just turned 1 in September. I guess I've always been around people who nurse their babies, and so it just didn't really seem like there was any other way.
Well, we have 1 child, and it's Aiden, and he was born September 26th, 2008. I always wanted to breastfeed. I knew that it was good. I knew that it was natural. I knew that, you know, breast is best.
After a woman nursing her child while dining at an Applebee's in Kentucky was asked to cover up.
A place where millions go online to see and be seen. But Facebook says pictures like these go too far.
Women and their babies were out in force this afternoon, nursing among the latest fall fashions, fighting for their right to breastfeed anywhere they like.
A woman in one of my mom groups was actually asked to leave the library, which is totally a public place, and in the state of Illinois it's legal to breastfeed anywhere, but you know, she was asked to leave the library. I've never been asked to leave anywhere, and nobody's said anything, but sometimes the looks are worse than, I think, words.
At the Lincoln Park Zoo in Chicago, in the new primate house, it was time for him to eat, and that was the summer, and we sat down and nursed there, and you know, none of the gorillas were there, but people kept like walking, and I felt like I was part of the exhibit. You know, they would look at us and, you know, like do a double take and then go back to the other side. But
you know, people just have that in their mind that it's such a sexual thing, and it's not. I mean, that's what your breasts are for. That's why we have breasts. I mean, TV, movies, everything is so sexualized now. But there's not enough out there saying it's okay, it's just skin, it's part of your body, it's, you know, even Barbies are now, you know.
Oh no, did you hear about that doll, the breastfeeding doll?
No!
A Spanish company has introduced the world's first breastfeeding doll, and I have to say, it's about time. Also, someone please stab me in the eye. All right. Please. Baby Glutton comes with a halter top, and when the doll is lifted near 2 strategically placed daisies, everybody here is groaning. It makes sucking sounds. I don't even know if I want to roll the tape. Put it on. All right, all right. Good Lord. I am boycotting Spain.
I think that's great that there's a doll about that.
I have this one friend who, she's like, it's just icky. And I go, what's icky? And she said, well, my breasts are for intimacy with my husband. It's so taboo, you know, and if the breast is out, you know, in public, on TV or whatever, it's sexualized and it's made to be a sex object.
It's part of life. You grow up, you get breasts. And then, you know, hopefully you use them for the right reasons, so.
But I think society and public places need to relax. Because if a woman is giving their child a bottle of breast milk, they wouldn't even know, or they wouldn't even, you know, second guess it.
If people are out there and just doing it, even if they are covering themselves up with a blanket or something somehow, if they're out there doing it, then they're going to feel more comfortable. Like Anna was telling me, we were talking yesterday, and we're talking about nursing, because I was trying to explain everything about you coming over, and I had asked her, and before I asked her, I'm like, oh, you know, what do you remember about nursing? And she's like, it was warm and everything. And so we were talking about it again yesterday, and she just looked at me and she goes, it made me happy. I'm like, oh, and I started to cry. And, you know, I guess that's the best way to sum it up. It was more of, you know, her feeling. You know, when your child just says it made you happy, you know, them happy, that it's, I think that's worth it right there.
Through the decades, we've been told what to think about breasts, how they should look, how they should and shouldn't be used, and what they should symbolize. The breast is becoming more than the woman herself. Will we continue to let our bodies be ruled by transient societal ideals? Can the breast be seen as multidimensional, as something other than a sexual object?
I call this drinking from the tap.